Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, so Justin Timberlake child got pulled over for drunk driving. And he looked absolutely out of it. His eyes was really glassy. He couldn't complete full sentences. He just looked, when people are looking at you, but they're actually not. They're kind of just trying to focus on the fact that they are out of it, and it's hard for them to gather their thoughts together to seem normal. And that's how he looked. Just completely out of it. He failed the test, but he even right before, like, he didn't even attempt. At one point, he tried to walk in a straight line and all that, and then he basically stopped and said, "Hey guys, like, what are we doing?" Because he knew, y'all know I'm drunk. Basically, right? So let me just read a little bit about for Justin. It's hard to see. It's like so embarrassing. All right, so let's see. Justin Timberlake struggled to perform field sobriety tests, requiring him to. Requiring. Why can't I talk right now? Requiring him to walk a straight line and stand on one leg after the pop star was pulled over in New York Hamptons. In the New York Hamptons by police officers who suspected him of driving drunk. According to the video footage released on Friday, Timberlake tells officers at one point, "These are like really hard tests." They're not, honey. They're only hard when you're under the influence, okay? If you were sober, you'd be like, wow, I can't even believe that I fixed my lips to even say that, because they're that easy. Okay. The footage, which runs roughly 8 hours, includes Timberlake's initial stop at the after Sag Harbor police said he ran a stop sign in the village center. Okay, veered out of his lane and got out of his BMW smelling of alcohol. Okay. The NSYNC singer turns solo artist and actor tells officers, and he is just, he's all around like so talented. But anyways, okay. Officers, he had consumed one martini. Well, you know that ain't no one martini. Was it a one martini in a water bottle? Stop. Leave me alone, Justin. Anyways, that he consumed one martini and had been following friends home in the former Whaling Village, which is among the affluent beach towns of the Hamptons. Okay. When an officer asks why is he in town, Timberlake says, "I'm on a world tour." Okay. The officer says, "Doing what?" "Hard to explain," Timberlake says. At the stammering around, he says, "World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake." The officer eventually responds, "You are Justin Timberlake? Question mark. Do you have a license with you?" Timberlake, who pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of impaired driving, is asked by officers to walk heel to toe in a straight line on the road and lift one leg. Child, there was no way. He couldn't do it. It was so bad. Guys, this is hard. This is a really hard test. At times, he seems flustered listening to the instructions. He apologized to officers and tells them his heart is racing. Yeah, because you was, boy, done for. Anyways, offer one martini. All right, and I quote, "I'm a little nervous." Timberlake says at one point in the back seat of the police car, he asks, "Why are you arresting me, guys?" Okay. This is right here. This coming up, y'all. This is what made me mad. A woman who had been out with her husband and Timberlake that night came to the scene at one point and unsuccessfully asked if she could give the Grammy-winning entertainer his cell phone. When she realized he was being taken into custody, she was heard saying, "You're arresting Justin Timberlake right now." Child, if I was that officer, I'd be like, "Yep, ma'am, we are well aware. Now, could you back up?" Because Justin Timberlake could have gotten himself hurt or an innocent bystander somewhere crossing the street or on the sidewalk or what have you. Okay? We are doing our job as police officers. This is the problem. This is the enabling, okay? You're enabling someone because they're of their status, because of who they are. Now, this is the thing. He'll never probably forget this, and hopefully he will change and be more responsible next time. Get an Uber. Get a driver. Right? Get a driver. Justin, you have the money. Stop trying to drive when you've had a few drinks. So no, this is the embarrassment that you should feel. Okay, ma'am, if you're like, oh, you're arresting Justin Timberlake right now. What if Justin Timberlake, God forbid, ran somebody that you love over? Stop enabling people that decide that they're going to, oh, even though I know I'm out of control, I'm still going to turn that key in the ignition. No. So, okay, invoking an NSYNC hit, NSYNC hit and one of his signature solo efforts. She later said, can you guys please just do me a favor because you loved Bye 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 or Sexy Back? Do me one favor. Girl, if you don't get back, like, are you for real? Huh? See, that's why I couldn't be a cop. Because I'd be like, you want to, see, I'd be breaking rules. That's why I can't be a cop, honestly, y'all. Because I would be like, well, you know what? I know what we can do. We can take you down too. Do you want me to, hey, do you want to go for him? Oh, no, we're going to basically take him. But do you want to come too? Because you got a lot of mouth. Girl, get back. Stop talking. Oh, that annoys me. Officer allowed her a moment with Timberlake before bringing him to the police station. Thank you, officers. And informing he would be held overnight. This is hilarious too. Justin was like, wait a minute, overnight? Let's say, I'm going to be, and I quote, I'm going to be here all night? Child, listen. Justin wasn't having it. Justin was like, wait a minute, I just came from the Hamptons. We're not doing this. I'm not staying in a cell. Me? Huh? He says on this video, you guys are wild, man. No, Justin, you're wild. Because you could have possibly fatally hurt yourself, or worse than that, hurt somebody else. So you're wild, Justin. Child, please. He asked the officer to keep the light on in the cell as they locked the door. Please keep the night light on, because I'm scared. The release by Sag Harbor Police comes after the Village and Timberlake's lawyers agreed to disclose a redacted version of the footage. Child, I think there was one point too where they asked what his race was, and they said white, and he said white. Wait, y'all, it was hilarious. I gotta get it.
White? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Let's hear it again.
White? I'm just kidding.
Okay, so left foot on the line. Left foot on the line first. And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? So you're going to be heel to toe, like this. Heel to toe. Okay.
Heel to toe, Justin. Heel to toe, Justin. You can do it.
Yep. You're going to have your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe.
Heel to toe, Justin.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put our left foot on the line first.
You can do it.
Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe.
What's that?
Stay just like that, okay?
NBA Young Boy song.
Okay.
Left
so
foot.
This is going to be a series of 9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this like you're doing right now, like this.
Justin's like,
1,
I quit.
2, 3, all the way up to 9. Followed by a series of small steps around. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be heel to toe, so you're going to be clicking your heels heels as you're going. Arms by your side. While you're doing this, you're gonna look down at your toes.
Guys,
I'm just following
Okay. Okay, so left foot on the
my friends back to my house.
I can't do this.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just
Okay.
following my friends back to my
That's
house.
it.
Will you do these steps?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Like I explained, it's gonna be 9 heel toe steps.
Justin, you can't do it.
Clicking your heels, arms by your side. Just wait until I have you go.
Poor Justin.
Arms by your side. So it's gonna look like this.
Sorry,
Arms by your side.
I've never done this, so I'm just.
It's gonna be arms by your side, just like that.
Justin is done for.
Your eyes are gonna be looking at your toes as you take each step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It does
Once
sound
you get
kind of
to your
hard
next
though.
step, like I demonstrated, your lead foot's gonna stay planted, and you're gonna take a series of small steps around, followed by 9 heel to toe steps back. Okay? Again, as you walk, you're gonna be
You can do
counting
it.
those steps out loud, looking at your toes. Arms by your side the whole way. So you're gonna start with your left foot on the line. One. Okay. Right foot in front of your left. You gotta stay like that, and then
Just like this?
it's gonna look like that. We'll start, okay? We'll
You
start.
can do
He's
it.
gonna tell you when you're supposed to begin. He just wants you.
I'm sorry.
You're all good.
Sorry.
He just wants you to be in position. He's gonna basically tell you when to go. Okay.
So I'm gonna have you get in position, and then I'm gonna say you may begin.
I got you.
I got so left foot on the line.
Justin put this is
Right
bad.
foot
This
on
is
your left.
Ready?
Then you may begin.
And then just walk. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm
Ready? Ready? Ready?
I'm a little nervous. I'm
Left.
just,
you're a little
Right foot in
inebriated.
front. You're gonna look down. Ready? 1, 2,
okay.
3,
Got you.
4. Like that.
So
Okay.
you-
Hang on.
so-
Let him tell you when to go. Let him tell you when to go. He's gotta tell you when to start. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
No, I want to make sure. We want to make sure you do this right.
Right foot in front.
My
of your
thing is that why put him through this? Y'all know that. Y'all know what it is.
That's the line you're gonna walk. And you may begin.
Well, let's cut this. Let's just go on down to the precinct
Right.
because you can't do it. But, I mean, at this point, right? Like, come on. Like, they trying. I mean, Justin couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because, I mean, he was loaded.
So, my partner here, I don't know the details, obviously, I wasn't the one to stop you. My partner here observed you, some kind of traffic violation, started a traffic stop, believed you had impairment, did a series of routine tests on you, right? Field sobriety tests, okay? You performed poorly on those.
No,
okay?
really?
Based off of his observations, you are intoxicated.
Okay.
So,
Shocker.
you're under arrest for DWI. Okay?
He's so upset.
Okay.
He's
Awesome.
so sad. He's so
Well,
sad
we're
about
asking if
that.
you understand what was just read to you.
He thought he was going home.
I hear you.
Perfect.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reread this again. We're gonna go through the rest of it, but at this
No, I got
point,
you. I got you.
At this point, it asks your initials. If
He's
you don't
so
want to initial,
annoyed.
You're not required to. You can't be forced to. And then I will read the rest of it. Okay. Will you initial or no?
No.
Okay.
Of course he's
I'll read the
not.
rest of it.
Please. Like.
Now, do you consent or refuse to the chemical test?
No, I'm not doing the chemical test. Like.
I would be like, can I get my
Guys,
lawyer?
I don't mean no harm. Like.
I understand. We believe you to be under the influence of alcohol
Yeah.
and
Okay.
operating in motor vehicle, right?
Okay. But I don't mean no harm.
I just need a good night's sleep.
Everyone makes a mistake or two in their life, right?
I need a good night's sleep and some coffee in the morning.
You drove the car, right?
Okay.
It's whatever, you know. I'm not here to judge it. Just, we got a job today.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your understanding.
By the way, I appreciate that you're doing that.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
At least he's a nice
The
drunk person.
what was the traffic violation I missed?
I observed you.
Just so I know for future.
Just so he knows for the
I
future.
observed you found the fully stop at the stop sign, and then while you were driving, you failed to keep right on numerous occasions. So you're very.
Wait, start over? Sorry.
So
One more time.
Let
you
Justin
failed to stop at
go.
the stop sign,
He gone.
and then while you're operating the motor vehicle, you failed to keep right on your side of the roadway, and you continuously moved off and veered to the left of the roadway.
Okay, well, I was just following my friends.
Okay. Yeah, I understand, but we are where we are right now. Okay.
You boys treat me like I'm a criminal.
Well,
So, my partner here,
he say you boys treat me like I'm a criminal, but thing is, Justin, just like, you know, have some accountability, right? You were on the road. You could have possibly hurt someone. It always goes back to that, right? You could have possibly hurt somebody. And, you know, it's all funny right now, like, you know, listening to, like, you know, his responses and stuff like that. And thank God no one was hurt. But the thing is that there's so many casualties, so many tragic stories, DUI stories that don't end like this. They end tragically. I just saw one recently where a woman, there was two people, just it was a summer night, they was walking on a bridge and she hit them and unalived them, right? And she was out of it, completely out of it. They brought her and she still did not realize, because she was that out of it, that she actually unalived two people. And when she started coming to and they let her know, you should have seen the look of horror on her face. So this is the thing, when we hear his yes men, like that lady, say, do you guys know who you're arresting right now? It's the Justin Timberlake. Bye. Miss ma'am, no one cares. No one cares when you're talking about a possible life at stake. Now, hopefully, he'll learn from this and go, they're never, ever gonna see me do this again. Now, hopefully he's that embarrassed, and that cold night on that hard metal bed, okay, in that cold cell with those interrogation really bright lights, and him waking up with that vicious hangover, hopefully Justin will learn his lesson. I pray that he does. But I don't know why, y'all. This is not his first rodeo, right? But Justin's not happy about the released body cam footage, and it looks like he's threatening to press charges, because he's not too happy about the fact that we're seeing all this. You know, Justin is still, like, you know, probably that pretty boy bander who feels like, I know y'all lying. Y'all not gonna get me to look and embarrass me and have me look like I'm not the cool Justin Timberlake that's always in control. But that's what happens, my friend, okay? We're all human. And you know what? I just pray that Justin sleeps it off and wakes up going, wow, that was a dumb thing. This could have went horribly wrong. At least I was just embarrassed. This could have been even worse. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. But honestly, who really annoyed me was the lady talking about, oh, my guys, do you know you having handcuffs? Ugh. It's people like that enable and create monsters out of some of these celebrities, where they end up thinking, I can do no wrong. Do you know who I am? I'm a pretty big deal. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Put a comment down below and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Bye.